All right, obviously not our best performance. Certainly there's a number of things that we could talk about. We didn't know about Mike being out until right before the game, so I don't know, we had a lot of time to prepare for that, but we've got to play better. And really, if he's out, we got to defend, and we didn't defend. So we got to defend every game, and that was really the key. They got off to a nice lead because of our 5 layups that they got in the first 6 baskets and a wide open 3. So I don't know where we were defensively. We guarded them well up there, but they just looked quicker than us. They were cutting harder, I thought, and we'll go back and watch the film. But we got what we deserved. I mean, we took too many threes on the offensive end. We had 10 turnovers in the first half. We didn't get the ball inside as we had preached and talked about, and certainly I say we got what we deserved, but certainly tried. I tried every way to get us going, and it just didn't respond the right way. So half of our shots are threes. That's not us. And we had that in the first half. We talked about it. In the second half, it continued. And obviously with Mike out, we don't have the penetration, but we got to find other ways. And post touches would have been that way, and we didn't do what we said we wanted to do. So that's on me to get that message across better. We had the time, obviously, to prepare. We had a game Monday, so we were off Tuesday. Maybe we shouldn't have taken Wednesday off, but we got back so late. Thursday was not as good practice as it should have been. Friday was pretty good, but we got to handle 2 good wins better than what we just did. So certainly disappointing performance, and we really messed up a home opportunity with our fans. Great crowd, terrific atmosphere, and just a poor performance by us in every way. I mean, rebounding's not enough. We only have rebound by 3. We turn it over at 14, too many. They shoot 50%, and we shoot 28 threes. So I don't see a positive as a team in that scorebook. I just don't see it from things that we wanted to do. We didn't make free throws, throw that in there, and that's why we got what we deserve. So I got T for putting my hands up. He said I raised my hands up, so obviously couldn't hear me what I was. So I don't think that's deserved. But we were down 10 at the time, 12. So we got to be better. We got to be better. I tried everything to get these guys for us to get better defensively, and we didn't.
Jamie, with the K-State obviously starts 4 guards, and you guys have 2 injured already with Mike out. How tough was it just for you last minute to try and scheme something up against them?
Well, I mean, it's we knew what they were playing, and they've been that way. We knew Miguel probably wasn't playing, so. It was, obviously, I mean, if you took out their best guy and you take out one of their best guys, it's a challenge. But we have the guys to do it, but we had to do it the right way, and we didn't do that. And maybe it would have been nice to talk about it yesterday and today and the day before and today, but we didn't have that opportunity, and so that's where we're at. They were just quicker on cuts, coming off of screens. We guarded some things unlike we're supposed to, but we have to be better. I thought I didn't think we should lose anything defensively, and we did. And maybe the minutes played were too much for some of our guys, and but sometimes you just got to step up and get it done, and we didn't tonight.
Coach, it seems like tonight and in past games, Eddie's communication, especially on defense, has been really helpful for some guys, and then he comes off and there's maybe a little bit of a lapse. Have you noticed anything like that?
No, I mean he's vocal, but at times we think we're better with defensively with Xavier in there, and sometimes Sully's our best defender too. If that's we had weaknesses tonight. That was probably one of them, but it was across the board. So we'll look at it. But we actually think in what we played, we think our rotation and Xavier gives us some good defensive stuff. 21, 10 offensive rebounds for them, 21 defensive. I just think. I think we dug a hole. I mean, we gave up 5 layups to start the game. That was that set the trend, and we're not. You can't be somebody else. Like, you can't all of a sudden become some other team. Like, not be really good defensively, win games, and then all of a sudden not, and then expect to win in this league. Every team is too good. Every team is good. I mean, there's a team that people are writing off, and now look what they're doing. They're winning some games.
How was Mike? Is it a shoot around?
I heard it yesterday and went through walkthrough. But I mean, it's wrist. I guess it's both wrists from yesterday, and but it was the previous. So I mean, no, X-rays are fine. I mean, there's no damage as far as I say that as far as MRI. So, but there's obviously been some discomfort for a while, and I think it was the other one bothered him too. So that's where we're at.
So the Baylor wrist and then
I knew one.
Okay.
Will you guys give him a little bit of time to rest, or you think he could go Tuesday?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's not our call. It's his call. I mean, it's his call. Unless you get the call, Drew. I don't know. But, no, it's we'll see. Obviously it's all, we're getting ready for the game and adjusted, adapted, and now we'll go watch film and watch this and get ready, and we'll have 1:30 practice tomorrow and see how everybody's feeling. So we had guys with cramps and maybe too many minutes. Other guys were hurt, and so we had I had a number of guys on the bench were pulling out at times during the game. I think I had 4 different guys pull out with some kind of ailment, and that's in addition to Mike. So we again, I think the digging of the hole was huge for us, and we never responded, and we didn't know how to do it, or we knew how to do it, we just didn't do it the way. And give them credit. They grinded. They got in the lane. They got enough offensive rebounds to hurt us, I think. Second shots, and I think that was a big opportunity for them. They made the free throws. They got to the line a lot, which they normally don't do, and I thought that was key. We just didn't guard well enough. We simply didn't guard. They got too many points from the free throw line, too many points on layups. I could have lived with the 8 for 24. I think 3 threes. I thought that it would be threes that really. But to be honest, they had a lot of open threes. So we, and that's where probably some of the rebounding came from. So we didn't get it done, and we have no excuses.
Coach, do you think as an offense you guys should just learn to live without shooting the 3 well, or are you expecting to be able to do that as the season goes on?
I think if you look at all the numbers of teams shooting, you can focus on. There's a few that maybe shoot, but the numbers are pretty. They're not too dramatic. I mean, to your point. I mean, we want to be a team that defends and rebounds every game. So if your shooting's not going well, your offense is good, and you've got that opportunity. So that's what we preach every day, and you've probably heard me say over and over again. So we want to be good every day, and let us down. We'll talk about, again, I think it seems like the questions are on the offense, but like, we can't let a team come in and shoot 50%, and I think they missed a couple down the stretch, but it was at 50 for most of the game, and it just can't be. You can't be, like I said, reinvent yourself in the game and try to be somebody different, and it's almost like we tried to be.
You did get it to 2 there.
Yeah, our second half we did, and we were down, I think, was it 7 or 9, I guess, at halftime. We got some putbacks. I thought we defended pretty good, but we didn't sustain it, and that certainly wasn't you got to sustain it. You got to do it, and they're so dangerous because they can make threes and break it open, and they hit some timely shots. I thought some mid-range shots that were tough shots, but again, I think the layups just wore us down. Too many layups.
Coach, what did you see out of Fran tonight, especially in the second half when he was getting deep in the lane?
Yeah, just got to make better decisions, better plays out of it. Obviously, we're going to rely on him a lot. It's a lot of minutes for him, and I thought he tried to be a little bit more aggressive, and I thought a couple of our guys did. But we've got to make better decisions in the lane. I thought we would have been, again, I talked about paint touches, throwing it inside to our bigs, and then penetration, and also throwing it inside to our cutters. And all those things we came up short on. And our decisions at the end of the drives weren't very good either. So I thought we took some questionable shots. But Fran did some good things, had a lot of open shots. I thought the shots were good, and we got to count on, we had, 6 for 28 is gonna put you in a we can live with 6 for 28. I see the percentage wise we can live with that, but it's the total number of attempts that I think really disrupted our flow and our offense, especially against this team.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, thank you.